Welcome to Online Game Freaks. This is Freaks, and thank you very much for joining us in our continuing series to take on the hardest challenges that Scrap Mechanic has to offer. And today we're preparing for Tapebots, but it involves the wall and the fence. And you're like, well, what fence? And that's exactly the problem. Right now, the wall and the fence are the same thing. The problem with this is that if the bot actually gets through the fence and they take out a chunk. It's not just the chunk that they hit or the one block. It's a 3x3 area, and I'm putting a question mark on that because I do want to test it. So I think what we're going to need to do is we got to find ourselves a test subject. You. Oh, yep, nope, not a good time to be right in here. Oh, yeah, you're in the cattle pen. Yeah, oh, you guys are like, you're so mad. Okay, whew. All right, we've got a couple test subjects, and believe it or not, sooner or later they could break through this, and that's part of the problem. They're very excited right now. Just hang tight, guys. We're working on it. So now when I let him loose, we'll see how many blocks he breaks. Okay, go for it. Why? Dude. Dude. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Die. Oh, no, die. There. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Science. 2 deep, but 3 wide. So that's the problem with the fence. If they come up here and they break the fence, which is, the first layer there, they'll actually go another layer deep and break the wall itself, creating a big hole. I don't have the wall triple layered. It's literally just the layer of the fence, which you can see is this nice, pretty metal, and then the wall itself, which is, well, made of gobbledygook, but it all adds up to make a wall. Look, I don't really need you anymore. Okay, there you go, buddy. You live here now, and we'll just call you Spank comes to mind. It's like the Jurassic Park guys are like, oh, hey, we'll just spend a lot of money and we'll be safe. And that, sooner or later, people break shit. There's 2 things I could do. I could bring the fence out, or I could bring the wall in here. So I had this thought. I'll shrink the base. Let me go inside so I can show you a little bit better at the base. I do have a tower up here. It's clunky, I know. This is what happens when the Tapebots wreck your stuff, and you just have to patch it together however you can. So please, don't mind the mess. The spawning mechanics, they want to spawn near the farm. So what we can do is, if I just move these buildings to the back, the idea is I can force them to spawn more on one side and bring them through a gauntlet, if you will, of weapons, and that I can channel them through. That's the idea for today. And it's a big lift because we're gonna have to redo and undo things. Step 1, let's harvest our crops. Which one of these colored buttons? Collect the stuff so we don't get a raid tomorrow night. We're just gonna have to defend tonight. The wild dream is that I could somehow get all 3 Farmbots to spawn in the same area, and I can hit them with everything I got all at once, and I don't have to, do a bunch of defending in a 360. And I'm already over Spank. I'm over it. Yeah, you're loud, annoying, an expensive pet. You're bound to get loose and eat me at some point, make me regret it. I've seen horror movies before, and I'm gonna act like it. You don't keep dangerous pets. That's like rule number 1. And you don't feed them after midnight if you do. The range I'm going for really is I'm thinking about if a Farmbot blows up on the fence, I don't want it to explode on the wall. So I might come in a good, maybe even a good full drag. Yeah, you're like, what? Full drag? Yeah, just like, one drag is 16 blocks, right? So there. So if I have a full 16 across, that means the new wall goes here. Oh, another thing I did do, you may have noticed, the seed shack is gone. There used to be a seed shack building here. And I did a little upgrade. The accessibility of this is great. I can get right in. I've got them color coded. Yeah, I know there's 2 orange, but we're doing one's carrots and one is oranges. I mean, they're both orange, right? And then there's 2 yellows because pineapple is yellow and so are bananas. I like having my seeds right next to my feeders. I don't have to run in and out of the door. And then I just liquidated the building for parts. Let's get into it here. Close that down for safety and get on with the mission. It's tall though. Oh yeah, let me grab this tall one. I think this is the one I want right there. It's tricky finding every single one of the things that might be holding it up. And sometimes like this, it might just be this sunshake maybe. Yes. That's good. That's why we do need our lift. And there it is. Oh, I like that awnings. Nice. Okay. Welcome home, guy. This is your new place. Gary. Hey, Sandy. Okay, let's look here. We've got to move the evil Scrapbucks Empire building over. And there's our measurement. So, yep, it's got to move. Okay. I didn't install this thinking I would move it again, but here we are. Let's see. Oh, I got clearance. I think what I'll do is I'll get the tower out of the way. It is a Frankenstein mess. I have no idea what this is. This is something. Now, that should break when I shoot it. I don't want to leave it because I see lag in progress. But that'll break. But that won't. That will go flying. If it flew off somewhere and is now creating lag for everyone, no idea. But it's no longer creeping me out. And that's what's important. Nice. Mission accomplished. We've got the front of the area clear because this is going to be our defense tower. I'm going to put in our wall controls, our gun controls, all that is all going to be led into here. It's and we're going to have to do a little bit better than some of this scrap material. This is squishy, but we'll replace it with metal. Since the building's inside the wall, I'm not too worried about it. I'll put some strong supports on it, but it's really it's got to be high because I want to be able to use it as a primary post for control and be able to see where the Farmbots are coming from. It's coming together. It actually looked good. I think what I did when I put the buildings together in a tighter stack, I fixed the stairs so they work. I made the buildings actually more practical in layout. Now they have this, it's a little bit of a scrap cyberpunk look even more than before because it's tight together like it would be in a city. Progress report. We are sketched in and you can see where I've kind of like moved a little bit of the wall here and you can see how close I'm getting it to the farm. But I've got this nice gap between, as you can see. It's a 16 block gap that comes all the way around. You can see this is where this wall, actually, I moved it back already to where I wanted it to be. That's why you can tell the materials are uniform, that it's been moved because, you know, this thing was like a quilt of all kinds of different materials. And if we look over here on that side of the base, you can now see we have a nice giant watchtower. It's got some holes and gaps in it. We got to get those filled up or Tapebots will, you know, do their thing. Now up here, I've got stubbed in a little control panel. I'm thinking I can get some switches put in here to control the guns and the turrets and the spinny things and whatever else I install. Great. It's a bit of a tripping hazard, but it's real important. Ooh, a little lag spike there. Oh, why did you move? Oh no, this is not okay. How'd you come out of the ground? Good old scrap mechanic. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, don't mock me. I see the problem. I see it. I thought I could save it. It just got too messy. And so what I'm doing, I'm just cutting off the guns. I'll put them back where I think it makes the most sense. And the spinny thing, I think it's a great weapon, but I think I tried to go too long with it. I think I should break it up into pieces. I'm plowing through any of the wiring, just heedless of what it may mean for later me. That is a problem that he will have to worry about. This me right now has got demo to do, and we don't have time to worry about it. So demo guy's not worrying about what the electrician's got to do. It has been a long day of moving walls, moving the fence, breaking every one of my defenses and offenses. But we've gotten a lot done. So I'm happy to share it with you. So you can see from here, we've got the wall moved back and it's all the way around. And I have separated the fence now all the way around. And I did move around some guns, some sensor spots. I did put the big mega turret here so it can keep scanning. Nothing works. I broke everything, but I've got the layout I want, which is basically we've got this nice kind of dented U pattern here, just a little bit. And I've got my turrets out here. I hit another one in a bush. It's just where the math landed. But now I can make this a kill field. It's close to the actual farm. So the idea is they'll be most tempted to want to hit somewhere in this 180 and much less so in the back, although I do have defenses there. So let's take a peek. And then out here, we have the separation, a full 16 gap, so we can get around. And I went and picked up some of these guys, collectors. This isn't where he'll live permanently. I think I'm going to put it on top. If I can keep one of these collectors close, if an arm drops, you know, at least close to the gun or something, it'll scoop it up. I've got everything open because it's got to be wired. Again, I broke everything, but I took the opportunity. So now I doubled up on the guns. We have one sensor, two guns shooting down all the way down the road, at least to the next set, which also has double guns. I've got an exclusive water pump. It's the only switch in the tower right now, but I do have a switch in the tower that controls this water pump, and it will feed any water cannons I want to put up. I do have this one already, so it's one of the few things that is wired slightly. Now time for another tricky little defense here. I'm actually paving out areas where I don't want bots to spawn. Now this isn't much, but it will back them up a little bit. And if I can back them up enough, in theory, we will get them. Sorry, the walks are really busy tonight. In theory, they won't spawn back here at all. And we can start just worrying about the other side of the base. Now, I'm going to leave up all the defenses, of course. I don't know if you've had this happen, but you know, if you leave your switch on for your water pump, it will fill up every chest space you got. So what you see in this very glowy fashion is me having cleaned out all my chests from the water overflow. Huh. We gotta find a way to not do that. All right, maybe back here. I'll fall a little further over. Oh, man, don't break shit. I think this is the magic spot. All right, let's check our point. Let me see how the turret works. Yeah, here we go. Got some good left field coverage, good right field coverage. And our use case has changed. So now I need the 180. There we go. We have full range now of attack. We can see the entire area. I think I'm out of, yeah. I think I'm out of taters. So yeah, we'll have to replace the ammo in this bad boy, but yeah, we're in business. And I did get some ideas about how to improve this. And I think that system with a kind of a double piston type of system, I think it's going to have the precision that might work really well for this. The new improvements to the base are looking amazing. This is going to be a fully operational battle station. We will soon be going from base defense to base offense. This thing is gonna crush it. So I gotta break out the wiring tool and we gotta get to work. So many dots. One eternity later, we have finally completed the actual base rebuild. It went from base defense to now what I'm calling base offense. It's been built now with absolute strategy in mind, not as put together as we go. You can see here is what I'm calling the front of the base. We've got both of our turrets up and running. I've also got, let me give you a little tour here. I've got twin turrets up and running, and the walls are hot. These things, I've really beefed them up, but we'll give you one good feature at a time. Of course, walk crates are great. Gives them something to beat up. I've got the spinning turrets, which are hot, and you can see twin cannons both sides. And in the corners, I have these nice twin cannons now, not singles, but if you look down there, you can see that there are twin cannons on the sensors, and that's for every cannon. I've got repeater sensors in the middles, in case they come up in the gaps. The guns on the ends can still shoot through. We've got our bad boy self turret here, which is a triple. Oof, God, I told you these walls are hot. You can't get near them. Look at that. That turret's coming out, working great. I've got triple guns on the center post. Anything dumb enough to get in here is going down fast. Like, I think even a Farmbot with 6 repeating guns hitting it is going to go down in pretty quick order. Hopefully it doesn't hurt the wall too much. It even has warehouse keys, which we all know, like in the future, will, you know, turn into circuit boards or something. But for now, I'm playing the game they're giving me, and they're indestructible. So it never hurts to have those everywhere. Like the walk crates, there's things you just you gotta have. And so this is what I'm calling the fence. The outer perimeter, nothing should get through it. And it goes all the way around, same pattern. I built a little change in this gun where you can see it's just a sensor, and the gun is actually on the wall, not the fence. And it shoots through, so you get all that same thing, the same effect as you had before, but the gun itself is actually not in any danger. Now, if you happen to be unlucky enough to be in the fence area when it's shooting a bot, well, you're gonna get shot. Over here, we have started laying down our flooring, and I don't think it's enough yet to actually keep the bots from spawning on this side. However, it's the beginning of it. I went ahead and put these resource crates here in the corners, and they will collect things that are near them. So hopefully it'll prevent a little bit of the sticking in of the sensors, or blocking the sensors, and we lose a bunch of ammo for no reason. And I just gotta remember to periodically come check them out, make sure I'm collecting them. It should be a nice, easy way to collect our resources as well. There's one more thing in here, and I think we're chasing it. I know that seems strange, but we gotta keep, oh, here it is. I see him. If you look, our ant is running around, our autonomous navigating technid. He's working his way around just like we programmed him to. The cute little guy's got his sensors swiveling back and forth like antenna, and he's just cruising around. He really enjoys the playground. I've had him locked up in a cage until now, and now he is free to roam. So I really look forward to seeing our ant. Oh, I am sorry, buddy. Yeah, I blocked him. Yeah, they get grumpy when you do that. So I look forward to seeing him roam around free. I think it's great. I might get his little brother out too and see how it fares in this nice looped environment. So I'm really enjoying getting our technology together. And one thing I might figure out how to do is put a turret on it. But it's kind of tricky because, you know, the walls are there. So how does it know the difference between a bot and a wall? In any case, I do want to name the little guy. I don't have a name for him. This particular ant is my advanced ant, very good at navigating, has successfully navigated the hay maze all on its own. All right, it took him like 30 minutes, but he got there. This building now, as you notice, it has been hardened. I've got steel and concrete. It's technically part of the wall, so it's very tough built up here as well. But I can keep all my supplies in here. And it's straight across from the farm, so I can just come in here. Need be, I can grab all the ammo I need to from the canisters and keep everything fully supplied. Very quick, very easy. And I still have the ability, and I'll have to turn on this, to hop up my floors. I'm gonna do that because it's faster, but you know, there's stairs, but you know, I can still hop up the floors. And here is the computer that controls all the weapons that are on the fence, all the way around the base, and a few other conveniences like a radio. And I've got fridge full of food. There's ore gates on it, and you see this one's lit because up at the top, I've got a repeating set of just the switches so that I can come up here and I can control everything as well. I have a great view. Look at that. I can see the corners. I can see, well, all right, I did hide a turret in a bush, but that's just how things worked out. The base is now fully active, armed, and powered. I can see it and control it all right here from my tower, my defense tower. I can see most, you know, I got a blind spot on that side, but the goal is to try to get the bots not to spawn over there as best I can, and we're getting that working. All right, but let me turn this all off for now. We'll turn these all off, like so. And then what we'll do, let's fire up the farm. What we've been running at is a level 6 raid, and that's with 4 pineapples and a whole bunch of other stuff. And we got plenty of the other stuff, so we don't have to worry about that, but it's how many of the top tier crops we plant that really drives, you know, the level of the raid. And in this case, we've been at a 6, but I think we're gonna risk the Tapebots. So let's go ahead and take it up to an 8, and an 8 allows for us to get up to 19 of the pineapple. No more pineapple seeds. And this is going to launch us a level 8 raid, which will get us 2 Tapebots first night, 2 Tapebots the second night, and 3 Tapebots the third. All right, so here we go. We'll get 19 of these, a whole bunch of other stuff, and that's going to bring in the raid. And make sure I got seeds in here. Of course, got plenty of seeds. We're at row 8. So let me go ahead and I did it right in the middle. We're going to get a great pattern. We are now planning, so we are hot. Tonight we are going to get a bad raid. We are going to get, what is a level 8? We're going to get 3 tote bots, 6 hay bots, and 2 tape bots this evening. So for now, I guess what we'll do is I'm going to see if there's any last minute things we can do. I'm going to check the line of sight against tape bots. Oh, I need to close these doors. That's going to be huge. Oh my gosh, is it raid time? It's raid time. Oh man. Oh no. I don't know if I have even defenses on. I don't hear a single gun firing. Oh, way to take your eye off the ball. Okay, no, this is why I have panic seats. Come up here, we just flip, 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 flip. There's the wall goes. Now we're firing. Okay. Now we do have saw blades, so there will be areas where they don't mess. Oh, I like this tower. This is working great. Let me check it out. Ooh, all right, that jumped a little high. A little ambitious there, guy. But you can see from that tower I can get... All right, let me get in the fence. What am I doing? This is why I build a fence. You guys are all just doing the dance over here. But as you see, they still spawn. I don't have enough coverage out there yet to stop them from spawning. Wow, that's some really bad shooting. I didn't see any Tapebot, so I don't think we quite picked up the level of raid yet when it did the math what kind of raid. But I suspect the next one will be our Tapebot run, so which is good. I didn't get these doors closed. It kind of hit me by surprise. So let's let me do a few things around base real quick, and then we'll be ready for those darn Tapebots. It's already starting to get dark, and I've only gotten one door in. I like my door, but perhaps I overdid it. Man, I don't think I need... Oh, okay, see, I'm starting to get flustered because it's getting dark, and I know we're going to have Tapebots, so I need to... There we go. So the idea here is, of course, it's real simple. You know, turn the switch, door closes, switch opens. On this side, I've got it in setup. I'm trying to keep Tapebots from blowing it up, but oof, it's going to be a target. But it also blocks it. And close this sucker down, and boom. I'm feeling safer already. All right, but that's one door. I've got 3. I got 3 minutes. So the other doors, I think I might just have to plug them. We're gonna just limbo on this one. See, I left the door open, and he's trying to get in. He's like, "Oh, there's a raid coming." All right, I'll tell you what, buddy. You can try to run around in here, I guess. I did leave the wall on, but now it's time to turn everything else on. Here they come. Oh, I can see Tapebots already. Got that one down. Oh, there's another one. Oh, and they're going high. They do shoot high. Like, you're shooting at my tower. Oh, look at those. Kill zone is going crazy down there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy cow. All right, that should have been the 3rd Tapebot. There's only supposed to be... I thought there was only supposed to be 2. Ooh, hey, busy corner. You guys want to come over here and say hi? Yeah, how about that? Anybody else? Oh no. Oh no. I didn't mean me. All right, I'll stop goofing around. Oh, you're not quite going... Oops, I got my own cannons. They're not quite going in far enough to trigger the... Excuse me, I was trying to explain why you weren't dead yet, but never mind. Yeah, it's dancing with the saw blades. And this is one of the things I wanted to do. It's like, this is where I want them. I want them right down the center. And I'm going to start building out more and more guns or sensors or something. So this becomes a killing field. There should be no safe haven in here. I should be able to, like, yeah, right in the crate. Oh, I love that. Then I can just pick these up later. I can swap them out. I've got a couple spare empty ones inside. So when I get one that's got a few in it I want, I can just go in there and swap it. There were supposed to be a lot of haybots, and that is proving to be true. And we got a few dancers over here. That's it for this raid. Still not bad. Those Tapebots do like to shoot high, though. Got a feeling they're gonna topple my tower before this is over. So there it is. We are officially in business. We are taking on Tapebot raids now, and we're not backing off. All our successful upgrades to the base are really, really working out. I think this is a superior base. It's an offense base. We are no longer taking any crap from these bots. And I hope you really enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. It goes a long way to help the channel, and you get notified when the next video is coming out. And there are more coming. It takes a little bit to put these together because I always bite off more than I can chew. I really enjoyed sharing the scrap progress with you guys, and I really hope to see you next time in game.